Hello, family. Thank you for coming over to the house tonight. And just kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Party on down to the SK beat. We're kicking. Just kicking. Just kicking. Okay, you don't come to another episode where we're going to be asking the question of, why you telling my business? Don't be telling my business. Why not? Because a can and a can, a can, and a wheel. Now we're off to... Hello, everyone. Hello, family. How are y'all doing this Friday evening? Yes, we finally made it. Woo, but I didn't go to work today. No, my daughter was... I had an appointment and I had to cancel it because I didn't feel like going. It was one of those appointments like a follow-up appointment that you can put off to another day or whatever. And today was my daughter's birthday. She's 32. So, of course, I'm 55. She's 32. I had her at 23 years old. And I had her on Easter. Okay? So, we did a little something with her. But then she went out with her friends and her husband. And they've been gone really all day. So, it is what it is. But anyway, I want to talk to y'all, fam. Did y'all see and hear that mess Latocha Scott doing over there? Talking about she rented a hotel room so she could come talk to us. Like, honey, no, you need to talk to the Lord first and foremost, okay? Then you need to pay your sister that $30K plus, and then maybe we all can have a conversation, or you all can mend y'all fences, because the root of evil is money. And money makes you do strange things. The money ain't bad. It's what you do with the money that makes it evil. Okay? And you're so manipulative. I'm like, girl, first you were cussing them out. Not using cuss words, of course. But you were getting on the brat. You was getting on your sister. You were getting on Candy. Only person you didn't tag into was Tiny. Okay? And you was like halfway shading her a few times as well. But girl, that PR stunt that you did in that hotel room, girl, it did not come off well. You just need to stay off social media, period. Because you saying, ooh, I have my sister, we gonna be good. How you know you and your sister gonna be good? But you sitting up there acting like a damn fool and putting her on blast. Now, she don't show her receipts, okay? And then had her character witness as Tiny's mom. Because, yes, you were being tried in the court of public opinion. But then your husband had said that Todd's over there sucking on a man's, private parts downstairs, going down south. Now, if that was me, litigation would already be on your ass, okay? Because your husband saying untruths, yes. Defaming Todd's character, making him look like he's gay when he's not gay. He's a heterosexual male. He don't care about having sex with two women and his wife, but that's their marriage. And Candace always been very fluid about her sexuality and how her and her husband get down. So you can't do nothing but respect her, because she came out the door. So I don't care what y'all think. This is how I roll, okay? Just as long as Todd is rolling with her and he ain't doing stuff by himself, okay? But you was being very boastful the last couple of days, and now you're just gonna have a breakdown, and you're gonna say you don't know. We've been poking you. We've been poking you. I like, wasn't you going on all these different interviews? Yeah, I think that was you. Yeah, you were going on several interviews. The Ricky Smiley show, some other show, or I don't know what affiliation it was, but you have been on a lot of shows, campaigning. I don't know why they don't like me. I just wanted to do gospel. I don't know why they trying to harm me mentally, because I just want to do gospel. Girl, please. The gospel community probably have already turned their backs to you, because first and foremost, you saying you have an open marriage. Christians, the black church, black people in general, those two do not mix, baby. Did Motown Records allegedly tell you to come out here and apologize? And what you had said and the features of making us try to be sorry for you? No. Because one thing is about it. Two things for sure. You're rationalizing things. You ain't admitted to yourself that you were wrong. You trying to put everybody else's shit out there And then gonna talk about, at least I told y'all I had an open marriage. Eric Candy had one too. She told us, so what they got to do with your sister 30K plus and all this forgery and stuff of that nature. We don't give a shit about whether Rocky is playing you for a fool or whether y'all have an open marriage. No, that's not what we care about. That's your business. But when you offend another person by forgery, by lies on top of lies, by blocking your sister or any of the escape members from your telephone number. Now you want to reach out. Now you want to throw your number out to them because you done made a bigger mess, you and your husband, that it's never going to die down, and you can kiss your career goodbye with that solo thing, because who's going to buy your album and you out here acting all boastful, all what do you call it, giving us angry vibes and jealousy and deceit. Girl, you're the epitome of a unsaved person, okay? So my suggestion to you, if you do suffer from mental illness, and we have to really think that you do because of your actions and the things that you say, you need to go and get some help yourself before you can say you can get back with your sister, you can get back in good graces with the escape group, which I don't think they want you anymore because you're too troublesome. You think it's about you have that I, you have that me, you have that type of complex about yourself. Only you need to look good. And when Kandi blew up by being on Real Housewives of Atlanta and writing music for other music artists and stuff of that nature, she blew up. And my speculation is just, you were jealous of her. You want her life. You see what I'm saying? But you can't have her life. So you really need to get therapy for that. You're going to have to start on self before you try to work your way down to changing and making people believe what you're saying now positively, that they can believe it. There's nothing you can say under the sun that's going to make anybody change their mind about how you are as an individual, your characteristics, your demeanor, and how you feel about your other, what do you call it, group members, okay? You took it as it was your group. Even though Candace said that shit too. And I dog her out about that. Like, nah, it's y'all group. It ain't no me, I. It's we, okay? It ain't no singular. It's plural out here. And we all trying to get that money, okay? So, let's just go over some of the shit you was saying. And crying and all that snot running down your face. I was like, girl, that's for a little child that just got a whooping because they asked it was bad. And they never start running. They didn't know what to do with it. So, parents had to clean them up. But you on live TV with snot running down your nose. Girl, please. Girl, please. Okay, let's talk about, she was saying, why so much hate? Because she wants to do a gospel album. See, she's delusional. Her partners or her group members, they didn't care if she did an album solo by herself, because they encouraged her to do so. It's just how she did it, and she's not telling them until the last moment, because she's gonna spread herself thin by trying to be with them and do her own thing. So she's saying we don't want her to do a gospel album. Hell no, you don't need to do one because you ain't the right person. You ain't the right person to be singing godly music because you ain't right yourself. Okay, and that's just how it is. You get yourself right, repent, and then go back to God for forgiveness, okay? Because you should have went to him before you came to social media anyway. But anyway, then she says she's in the valley. I don't care if you in the mountains, child. You could be in the valley, mountains, hills, whatever you want to claim. We don't give a shit about that. Go really text. What you really need to do is go to the mountains and get your head cleared, because you don't have an open relationship. You don't. You can tell all in your demeanor. You didn't like your husband doing what he doing, but he gonna do what he do. So that means you're gonna have to recalculate. You got to re-envision what you want your life for, because broken homes are just broken homes. When you got cheating and going on, that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. And that's probably where half your anger that is turned towards the girls in the group is coming from. So get yourself together. Yeah, you're in the valley, but go on to the mountains and the hills and all that, okay? And figure things out. Go find the ark, Noah's ark. All right, that search is going to take you many years, okay? So that might help your situation where you can clear it and think about something else, because you don't need to be singing to the angels, child. Not with your broke back looking self going over here talking about your group members, and you ain't stolen no $30,000. You don't know where it came from. Well, hell, Tamika showed you receipts. Look at them and call them, or better yet, call your lawyer and let your lawyer litigate for you. Because if I know Kandi, more than likely Kandi is gonna file charges against you, allegedly, about talking about her husband is doing something inappropriate, or not really inappropriate. It's just not his character. It's not his demeanor. That's not how he get down. Okay, let me see what else she said. Your sister is a human being. We will stop if you stop. I don't know what the hell she was talking about, but I know she was going on about poking the bear. We poking the bear, meaning us as viewers, us as fans, or whatever. We poking the bear. Like, we ain't have those sense. We ain't poking the bear. You just listening to those bullets that's spraying, and they hitting you all up in your face. Okay, all your body, pretty much. Okay. Then she said something about nobody has a perfect marriage. Her marriage is not perfect. Again, we don't give a shit about your marriage, okay? That's between you, your man, and whoever he's getting down with, because he having fun. Are you participating, or do you have another man? Because I ain't seen another man on your arm going around with you. So in the grand scheme of things, he's just making a fool out of you. Then it's up to you and your God to decide what you're going to do, because you're going to be miserable, and your husband's out there hitting everything but an animal. He might be doing that, allegedly. That's your fault. Okay, you need to be grown enough, woman enough, to say, no, this is not working for me. I got to get you, I can get somebody. And if I don't have nobody else after you, Rocky, that's still good. I'm going to be good, okay? Many women out here, such as myself, I'm single by choice. I can go out there and get whoever I think I need to have and run them up and buy them things and treat them like a king, and they treat me like a pet. Treat me like a peasant. Oh, hell no. I love myself just a little bit more. Okay? Or I should say a lot more. We ain't gonna put up with no bullshit. Because I can do bad all by myself. I don't need somebody, what do you call it, dragging me down as well. You can't say, ooh, I want to break up my family. Hell, your son is grown, I do believe. He's getting ready to go off to college. So he's a young adult trying to find himself. He ain't gonna be there with you, and I hope he don't. I hope he makes such good grades that he's out and he's got a scholarship and he could just leave y'all for a while. Because personally, if I was your daughter or your son, child, I would be too embarrassed. I would be bad. I wouldn't even want to go out the house. Okay, he might need to go to school in Antarctica, where they don't really look at celebrity news of that nature. But anyway, yeah, you hurt your family. No, publicity and the people going against you, they ain't hurt you. Your families were broke before this incident and before the what do you call it, the SWV escape, a show or sitcom. Now, baby, you had these problems. You just didn't inherit these problems. You had them problems prior to this show. Okay. And then you're saying a woman knows what she knows. She has good instinct. She know what Rocky doing. I'm like, well, you just said you had an open marriage, so shit ain't adding up, girl. Shit is not adding up. Let's see, who you know that. Okay, now. Oh, and then she tried to say, well, at least she telling y'all she have an open marriage while others do it and they don't say anything. Well, that ain't your business what they said. They might not want some people to know they get down both ways. That ain't you. If you want to expose yourself, that's cool. But it still don't give a shit. We still don't give a shit about it, okay? Because again, we talking about that money, that 30K plus, and the forgery and all that kind of shit going against your sister. Mm-hmm. Okay, she showed us receipts, so that's pretty much a slam dunk situation. Hopefully, these accusations won't lead to litigation, but I don't know. Kandi, a woman of her word, and she don't want you back in the group. They don't trust you, and they don't want you no more. So that's what you're upset about, because somebody's probably told you that Motown may not, they might rescind their offer, meaning take back their offer to promote you, to put, back you up this endeavor that you want to sing gospel. Okay, gospel should not be in your vocabulary at this time. You just need to go away, pretty much. I mean, you will see you on the last installment or the second to the last installment, maybe. But no, in real life, you need to get your shit together. Okay, because the public opinion has definitely deemed you guilty on all charges. All right, let me see. What else did she talk about? Then you out there telling Tamika business, talking about she ain't live in New York, and both of y'all, meaning her and her husband, her children, plus you and your husband and your child were living with y'all mama. I said, you trying to tell me, are you trying to tell us in a negative light, or putting your sister in a negative light, that two men that y'all are married to could not take care of one another? Y'all had to go to your mama's house. Girl, that's piss poor. That's piss poor on both you and Tamika part. Because if y'all always living together, why y'all always couldn't get an apartment and stay at y'all mama's house? Now, I can see going back living with your mama because you lost your job or something like that. But you trying to live off, I don't know, past revenue, because you didn't your Rocky, your manager, did not solidify you other business to be taken care of. You know what I'm saying? Like partnering up with other organizations, corporations, in some form of fashion. Get your little sponsorship going on with a brand name. Uh, but you always saying, "Oh no, Rocky got us there, Rocky got us there," and Ken already told Rocky ain't got shit. Tamika said he ain't do shit. So you need to take care of that piece of shit and get your life together, okay? Because like I said, your son is an adult now. He's getting ready to go off to college. He's gonna be a young adult. He's gonna make mistakes, and you should be there for him, not the shit you got going on, embarrassing him. Even though he wouldn't tell, he might probably didn't tell you, but he probably embarrassed as hell. Let's see. You talking about you want some clarity. Clarity of what? The Brad already told you what the deal was. And then you gonna go over there fussing with a pregnant the Brad. And I saw this little streaming thing you did. And Big Booty Judy, meaning her wife, don't. She said tread lightly. That's pretty much, that was her words. Tread lightly, okay? Because she might think if you gonna do some accusations toward the Brad, she gonna get some litigation on your ass. So that's two people that you should not mess with, that still hold your livelihood in their hands, in a sense, okay? Because you sitting up there want to go. God didn't say be stupid. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people think God witnessed their marriage and He brought them together and this, that, and that. Nah, y'all brought yourself together. Y'all brought yourself together, and maybe God just acknowledged it. Because I can't speculate what God would think, because I'm not God. Okay? I'm not the creator of all things. But yeah, you're right. He would not be happy with you doing this open marriage thing. Okay? Because it's supposed to be between one man, one woman. All right? And you going around here open up the doors for Rocky to go do anything with everything. Okay? So that's you. But don't comfort the brat when she said she knew she knew your characteristics and your uh training of the young ladies, because they were definitely younger, and you were actually like the figurehead, the talk spokesperson, because you knew things back then and there, and you probably spoke well, more so than Candy at the time. But anybody can become a good communicator if they practice on it. But you don't want to communicate with your sister, not really, because why would you block her if you was really into family and sisterhood and all like that? Now I can see maybe you're not giving Tina or Candy your number, okay? Because you have issues, not so much with Tamika, but you can't stand Candy because you want Candy's life. And the brat was defending uh, Candy, 10 toes down, okay? 10 hands up, 10 toes down. Or the 5 hands up. Y'all know where I'm going with it, okay? But I was very disappointed. You up there sitting up there on the Ricky Smiley show, creating a negative scene or environment. Child, I like if the brat was in that, oh Lord, you know what I'm saying? Then she already cracked a wine, no, it was a champagne bottle of somebody and still paying them to this day, I do believe, because she was found guilty. She did a little time in jail. But don't get it wrong, don't get it twisted. You come for her and she pregnant, girl, she would probably knock your lights out. Okay? She might take you out of this universe. But her wife is definitely saying tread lightly, because we don't want Brad to get upset because she carrying a baby. And while you doing all this going back and forth with the brat, you know the brat was going to eat your ass up with the truth. Because she was there. She said she'd been with you for a very long time. Y'all traveled with So Deaf and y'all were doing different things. So she actually saw what she saw of a younger Latasha. She don't know this Latasha that's going on. Because see, this Latasha we got going on now don't want to commit to having accountability of the part she played in this mess. Okay? She talking about she don't know nothing about no 30,000. She don't know why we attacking her. Like, girl, when you do stuff on social media, you're going to open yourself up to the floodgates of criticism. Period and point blank. And you talking about, what did she say? Disturbing. Oh, she said she don't care about anything. She just want her sister back. I say, no, you trying to get your sister back so you can fix this PR problem situation you got. But even if Tamika did forgive you, which I'm sure she has a forgiving heart, and I think she's already forgiven you. Okay, I think she said that on her social media. But she ain't gonna put up with your bullshit. She's not the one that's gonna come and save you or save the day for you. No, that's not what she's doing. Because guess what? She has a family now. Where she has to be there for them. And go through their mess ups and stuff. But I'm like, when you were singing that song and you were making that video, you was on top of the world. Now you looking at accusation, you looking at to be sued allegedly about what you said about Todd. That's defamation of character. So you and your PR people told you to go get that shit straight out. You better go apologize. This, that, and the third. It started on the internet, so you better clear it up in the internet because right now you bringing too much negativity to our organization, which is Motown Records, and how the people feel about you. You ain't gonna get nobody in your corner, pretty much, that we need for you to have made them numbers. Okay, we know you signed on to a reality show, but you don't brought your personal business into this stuff. You see what I'm saying? And not no crying of the tears, not no snot running down the face. None of that is going to save you until you take accountability and saying I was wrong. Okay? And this is why I feel I was wrong. But you still going around and talking about you need clarity. You need to try to understand why people are coming after you when you just wanted to sing gospel. I said, girl, you done damn lost your mind for real. For real, for real. And then you're going to try to bring the mental health issues, saying, like, y'all don't know what a person going through. Y'all don't know if this person will take their own life or something like you said. I said, Latasha. Don't put yourself in a basket with people that actually have mental disorders and illnesses. Don't play with that. Please don't play with that, girl. Because people's mentality can be so thin, they can snap. Or they have already had past issues with anxiety or with depression or with suicidal thoughts. You see what I'm saying? It's too much of a beast of an animal for you to be saying you have those deficits. No, unless you've gotten proven results that they have basically put you as an unfit person, that yes, you suffer from this, that, and the third, and we can give you a pass. Do that first. Present those receipts. And then, hey, maybe, allegedly, my family, your family, okay, my casa su casa, we can have another conversation. But at this point in time, you have definitely did more harm to yourself, your credibility, and for the other three girls to accept you back into the fold. They already still killing it out there. They still making money. Your sister done took over your parts, your high alto parts, your soprano parts and alto. Yes, she can do them both. So why would they want you back in the group and bringing all this negativity and drama? Because if everybody, one thing's for certain, two things for sure, is looking at the R&B divas, queens, or whatever they call that shit between SWV and Escape. Baby, you look bad even on the show. You look like you so irritated to make a filming scene to where you sitting over there with the SWV girls. They don't want you over there. They got Coco. Oh, did you forget Coco can sing? Uh-huh. And I wouldn't want to be in a situation where you have one person that really dominates the group, and if they are not a part of it, it's going to be, excommunicated. It's going to be broken up. I can only imagine what Taj and Lily were going through when Coco was doing her ugly mess. How much she the bitch, she the it be y'all, and wanted to go solo too. She didn't think about her, what they call it, group members back then either, because they said Coco was a mess. If Coco didn't want people talking to you because she mad at you, didn't nobody talk to you. What kind of shit is that? What kind of power Coco thinks she had? That's some bullshit. But people are bullshitters at any age, to tell you the truth. But that's all I got. I ain't got no more for this particular video, guys. We're going over to my other channel. Y'all forgot about that other channel. I need y'all to be over there subscribing. Damn, it's free. Okay, it's free. I ain't asking you for that. Some of the other folks be asking for super chats, super stickers, and all that shit. And I say, well, if I get, whenever I retire, which is in 7 years, I might do that too. But for now, I need y'all to go over to that channel and subscribe. Okay?